Hey, good evening. It's Monday, April 15th, tax day. Great to start the week with you, and such a pleasure to have you back on Everyday Talk 24/7. Got Q&A Friday this week, so send in your questions. I already have two really good ones. Tonight I want to talk to you about something that my dad said over and over again to me and my brothers as we were growing up. It's very simply, I'm third. When there was a conflict or something came up involved dealing with our own worries or selfishness or those kinds of things, Dad would often say, I'm third. And what he meant by that is God first, others second, and me third. And it was something that he lived by. My dad was really a selfless individual. He was concerned about doing what was right. He wanted to honor God. But he also knew that we had to honor God, we had to honor other people. And if somehow we put ourselves too far up the line, if we're other than third, we're going to claim the right of being first. So the order was very important to him. And others would mean your family, your obligation to other people, your work experience, church, those kinds of things. And then we would be last in that. It's very similar to what Jesus said when he was asked, when they tried to trick him in Matthew 22, when he was asked, what are the two greatest commandments? And the first commandment is, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, and strength. And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. You see, even there, I'm third is part of the equation. We live in a culture of self-importance, not God importance, but self-importance. Self-importance has become kind of a mantra, a right. We believe we have the right to self-importance. But you see, if we're focused on God importance, if we're focused on the things that he wants us to be involved in, then it's cool to have the cows back. I hope you can see them back there. If we are focused on God importance, then that's what my dad was talking about. God first, others second, me third. And he lived his life that way. There's many ways we can contemplate that. On the thumbnail tonight, I've got a picture of the ocean. And when you're sitting in front of the ocean and you hear the waves and you see the vastness of it, you begin to realize how very small you are. I'm going to put on the screen now. I'm putting it on for a few seconds here. When I 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to be on the Florida coast and spend a beautiful 10 days there. But what you're seeing now is the ocean. You're hearing the ocean. It's very difficult to put yourself very high up the ladder, hearing the wind and the waves, hearing the power of it. And this isn't even a storm, this is calm. This is what we've got to be focused on. Bringing honor to God. See, if I honor God, I honor other people, put them first, then as Jesus indicates, that will be a good thing for me. But if I focus on loving myself first, there's no command in Scripture which says I've got to love myself first, then those other two things automatically get pushed down. So if you want to value relationships, if you want to understand how relationships work, you want to understand how you can trust someone, see how people live on the basis of what my dad was talking about. what's first in their lives? Is it God and other people and then themselves? Or somehow are they on top? I'm third. Really simple, powerful words. But that phrase that got my dad repeated over and over again to me and my three brothers had a huge impact on all three of us. I'd like to pass that on to you right now. In this time of self-importance, where God importance is not something that is valued at all, it's done nothing but bring chaos into people's lives and ruin relationships. But if we can be God-focused, then I'm third becomes a very logical extension of what it means to walk after God. I don't have to be focused on how well I'm doing. I just need to be focused on bringing honor to God and bringing honor to people. That doesn't make me a pushover, just the opposite. Because if I'm honoring God first, then I'm not going to be focused on what other people think of me. I'm going to serve them, but not be a slave to them. I'm going to treat them as God commands them to be treated, not as they desire to be treated. See, I'm third can be liberating and powerful for you. And give me some thoughts about this. Think about that. I'm third. I'm so grateful my dad just made that a part of our lives. And I pray it'll be a part of yours and mine in the days ahead. Thanks so much for being here, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for watching. May God richly bless you as you seek to live for His glory.